had to get off the bus, and for good reason, because if today goes to plan, we could get a heritage movement in at least 2 places on the Snow Hill line. And no, it's not the regular Sunday one, Clun Castle or Earl of Mount Edgecombe. No, it is a one-off. It's the Stratford Flyer, and I'll explain more once I get across this road. Right, so I noticed this last night when looking at real-time trains to assess my options for the day, and I noticed there was a working from Norwich to Stratford upon Avon for WR, West Coast Railways. So I gathered if it's on the Snow Hill lines, it won't be too bad to do travel-wise and to try and catch it. So it's doing 4 journeys today. This one from Norwich to Stratford, Stratford to Dorwich, Dorwich back to Stratford, and then late afternoon it's going back to Stratford. So we're here at our first station of the day, Tyseley, just now, where we're going to get it. Passing through, actually I'm not sure if it's stopping or passing through, it could be either. I'll check the board. Yeah, it's not on the board, but it's 11:23 and there's a train from 10:01 that's still just delayed, bound for Stratford, so hopefully there's nothing too serious stopping things getting up the North Warwickshire line. But once I'm on the platform, I'll explain what the locomotive is. Right, so I just saw on the dot matrix boards that there's a 10:01 delayed. She just announced that that's the Shakespeare as well, so yeah, I think we should be getting at least 2 at Tyseley alone, because the Shakespeare seems to be running and the Stratford Flyer. One of them will most likely be Clun Castle or Earl of Mount Edgecombe, and the other will be the locomotive that I mentioned, which is 44871, Stania Class 5 locomotive. As I said, 44871. It used to be just Sovereign, but now it's kind of just numbered. So I'm going to get set up, and if I see anything of note whilst here, you'll see that, but if not, the next thing you see should be one of the locomotives. Right then, the announcements have started, so I'm gonna do the intro just now. And next stop for Railway Touring Company, working 1 Zulu 40 from Norwich to Stratford upon Avon, with a service title the Stratford Flyer, will be 44871. Jesus. 168215 just gave me the shock of my life. Jesus. Right, and a 172 set departs. Ooh, there's the whistle. Yeah, 172 set's gonna depart soon. But more importantly, is our working 44871. It's just got the green this morning. Alright. So as a 172 set departs from, I want to say, Whitlock's End. No, from Stratford upon Avon to Kidderminster, working 2 Kilo 42, 172 set. But next stop will be the working, which is at Small, well, has passed Small Heath now. So yeah, next thing you will see will be the locomotive.
40 minutes late, isn't it? Yeah. I was going to sit in the meeting, but I couldn't bother, so I'll come here instead.
Here it comes. It's 47848.
Good view from here, but...
Right, we've got a Voyager now. York to somewhere. Oh no, it's ECS. Or is it? Yeah, York to Reading, but said ECS on the front. So I'm pretty sure that the 10:01 Stratford train, the Shakespeare, it's just a slot, isn't coming, but they said it's delayed, so I don't know if it is or not, like whether it actually is train to Stratford or not, so I think I might stay put for a minute, see if it shows up, and then if not, see where I should try and go next. Another 172 coming in now. Never mind. Stopping service to Stratford 172342. And 214.
Well, we've got everybody else's street.
that goes the 172 set to Stratford. Bet you that might get stopped at a couple of places behind the locomotive that we saw. So I'm gonna put the camera off for a bit and assess the options, because realistically Dorridge is looking like the best bet at the minute, because we can get the locomotive terminating and going back to Stratford. So I'm going to assess the options and let you know when I have an update. Well, they've done a please stand back for one, so no, it's a Chiltern, never mind. Thought it could be at least something half decent.
Hold on, what's this?
Same old, same old. It's a 172, unfortunately. Right, so I've made my decision. We're going to go to Dorridge, get it going into Dorridge off of Stratford, then getting it heading back out, and see what the deal with the return leg is once we've done that. Right, so we've figured out a plan. What we're going to do is get the 12:30 to Dorridge, get the steamer arriving in off Dorridge, off Stratford, do a small session there. Whether I actually use the footage or not, I don't know, but from there, get the steamer heading back out to Stratford, and then finish at Dorridge with 3 heritage movements for the day. Well, the board says stand back, but Chiltern. So yeah, this is just a case of the waiting game. We've got another 15 minutes yet before it's time to go. But meanwhile, here's a 168. Yeah, I've still got another 15 minutes before this 12:30 at Dorridge. The locomotive has made it to Stratford nearly said on time. It's the Snow Hill line. 10 minutes late. So yeah, that was actually meant to stop here, and then because there was no one here other than filming it, they just decided to skip passenger operations and do it fast to Stratford. But that leaves at 12:35, so when we're on the train to Dorridge, and then from there get arriving into Dorridge about 1:10. Damn announcements, shut up! And then from there we'll get it going back out to Stratford, but we'll have a full session in the meantime. And I think we'll finish that session with the steam train heading back out. Same locomotive, but it'll be diesel for one leg of it. Yeah, and then after that we will be finished for the day, and then on the train back from Dorridge we'll do a final reflection. Right, and so we shouldn't have too much longer to wait. 12:30 at Dorridge, 12:27 now. There was a slot for a freight on real-time trains, but that hasn't actually shown any movement since Leamington Spa, where it was running early, so I'm setting my tripod up just in case it does show up, but if not, then the 12:30 will be the next thing you see. But no, the effectively the hour's wait at Tyseley is almost done, and then if I do get the freight I'll just upload it separately. But now let's get the 12:30 at Dorridge.
Please be aware that fast
And
trains come through this station.
the wait is over, let's get to Dorridge, and taking me there will be 172218. Right, let's get to Dorridge, where we can carry on catching the steam movements, and and that is where I'll see you next. Right then, back. Right, we're at Dorridge now, so in about 10 minutes the locomotive will arrive from Stratford. Yeah, on the line adjacent to the platform. Yeah, the line adjacent to the bay platform, the locomotive will arrive in off Stratford and then turn around using the diesel locomotive. Right then, so we're going to have two good workings. Well, another good working before the steam locomotive was working 4 Victor 03 from Didcot TC to Arkley sidings. Will be 66, I'd assume. We were meant to get this when we were at Tyseley, but it just never showed up. It got held up at Leamington, so we're getting that while we're here. And then we'll be getting the 2 steam movements that will finish us up for the day. Well, in the meantime, we have got a Chiltern set coming in. Bound for London Marylebone off of Birmingham Moor Street. 168. And then hopefully that should realistically eliminate the possibility of being bowled once this is gone, but I'm not eliminating anything. But meanwhile, we have got 168, 108, Marylebone. And the 172s that I came in on are still sat on the bay platform. Well, it is 12:59 now, so the freight from Didcot will be due down in any minute. Yeah, the freight off at Didcot's due in a sec. So we've got that first. That is approaching Dorridge now, it says. It's been through Hatton and Lapworth. Speak of the devil, look at the speed on this. Well, there it goes, and there go the Chiltern sets. Bound for London Marylebone. So that was 168, 107 and 108, perfect pair. Right then, and that leaves 2 more workings, including 5 Zulu 41 from Stratford upon Avon to Dorridge, which will be the return of 44871, formerly Sovereign, and that will be the next thing we see. Well, before that, 172218 departs. And that is timed nicely, departing at 13:04. As the steam movement, we can now get a nice clear shot of the line, well, of it on the line, without the 172 in the way. So that works nicely. And without further ado, we will see the arrival of 5 Zulu 41 from Stratford to Dorridge. Right, so I said that last bit of the video about 5 minutes ago. It still hasn't shown up, but it's been through Hatton and the junction, then Lapworth, which it has been through, so any second now, and we should have the first of our 2 locomotive movements. Just seeing if I can... Actually, if I can get the tripod up here, this could work for a nice shot for you. Just of the locomotive coming around the corner, seeing as we are restricted by the gate at the bottom there. Yeah, this is the first time I'm ever actually going to see something on this non-platform line. It's the first time I've seen that light on anything but red. This was filmed back at the start of September, by the way, so like by now you should have seen the Walker-Orton session, because obviously I've staggered all my uploads. Yeah, you should have seen the Walker-Orton session. Hopefully that's gone up. It's kind of like that with the line but no platform. Line which things do use, but just no platform for passenger service. It's like Walsall and Walker-Orton. Surely this train can't be far away now.
Not less than what you charging me.
There we go, there's the locomotive, 44871. Coming in off of Stratford upon Avon. Bound, well, for here at Dulwich. Then it will sit for just over an hour. And then we'll get it departing back in a bit. Right then, so that's us done for the minute at Dulwich. I'm going to go and grab some lunch, and I will see you when it is time for this set to depart back to Stratford. Well, we are still here at Dulwich. It's been about an hour since I last did any recording. The unit, as you can see, is still in the sidings down there, but of course when I start filming we get bowled by 172. Now you can see the unit down there though. 172335. And 172002. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's 002. So yeah, next thing you see, unless we get another loco hauled set or any freight, will be the return of the steam locomotive. Right, I'm going to do this just now so that I'm not necessarily going to get bonged by the 172 due in. So, final main working of the day will be 5 Zulu 42 from Dulwich to Stratford upon Avon. We will see the return of the 47 and the locomotive 44871. Right, then it is 14:27 and the locomotives should be moving before long. So, our last movement of the day at Dulwich will not be much longer. Right then, so quick update. We're on the 34 to Worcester. 30 now. That unit was meant to move 4 minutes ago and it hasn't. So, oh wait, no, there it is. Trudging up the line just now. Let's get this last movement and then we'll do the final reflection on the train back to Acox Green.
Yeah, I'm actually a bit Jackson. I'll be on soon. A bit. Yeah, probably. See you.
It's not going anywhere, it's still going on.
See what does we got 4 minutes yet. Well, my unit into the Worcester train's just arrived, so is it stopping at 3 or actually coming through? No, it's coming through. That's only going to come. That's platform 3 signal, not 4. I'm finishing us up nicely. 47848. Right, that's us done at Dulwich. So, final evaluation for the day then. So we started at Tyseley with the steam locomotive heading out, then got the train to Dulwich, got the train arriving in off of Stratford, and then we got it heading back out there. So, generally a pretty good day. I don't know if I'm going to try and get Shakespeare tomorrow or not. I might not. It depends, and if I do it, will probably just be Acox Green. But all round a good day. So out of its 4 movements, we're not going to bother with the return leg because it's just not really worth the messing about. Because we've seen everything. There's nothing different about it. So 3 out of 4 movements ain't bad. So that's our day done. Nothing went really wrong for a change. So hope you've enjoyed and stay tuned for more station content.